In Bloom Radio.
Ever think you would be this rich? Did you ever think you would have a hit? Did you ever think we could get along? Did you ever think you would get it wrong? Did you ever think you couldn't sort it out? Got niggas like, what's he on about? Did you ever think that I would hit it raw? Got niggas coming back wanting more. Do you ever think that we could work it out?
In Bloom Radio. Oh wait, no. This is In Bloom Radio. That was Somalia Park by Dean Blunt. Today we're here with multimedia artist Julian Miles. What do you do? You sing and you play bass or guitar?
Guitar. I play bass too
All
a little bit, but kind of not really. I'm not really good at like. I mean, I'm like decent at like piano and like bass and stuff, but I'm a lot better at guitar.
Multi-talented artist Julian Miles. So Julian is coming off his with his band Minor Issue, right? Minor Issue. Julian's band are coming off a new EP, Minor Issue, that just released like 2 weeks ago, a week ago.
Yeah, like a week and a half ago. About.
Sick. So we've been listening to this in the shop for like the last 2 weeks since it came out, and I think it's like the perfect EP to just do anything, walk around, fucking shop. We played in the shop all the time, so I think it's perfect for people to walk around, look through clothes. I think it fits our vibe very well. And I'm not just saying that because he's here, but I do think it's a good EP, and I think you guys should give it a listen. So first, I guess, since we're talking the band, how did you like form the band? How did all of you guys come together?
So like about a year ago in November, I like followed Ellie on Instagram, and she posted a video of her like playing guitar and singing, and I thought her voice was like perfect. So like I stood up and I was like, let's jam basically. And so she came over and we jammed, and I was like, I had always been wanting to start a band for like years probably, but I just like didn't know anybody else who played, especially drums. But yeah, Ellie came over, we jammed a little bit, and we like wrote some songs, and I was like, we should start a band. And so like we were a two-piece for a little bit. Like I was doing drums on my like drum machine, my SP, and then we never played a show. But then I was looking for a drummer for a long time, and I had known Christian for a while. We kind of went to like some like our high school was like kind of close, I guess. So like I knew him through mutual friends, and me and Christian I started a band in like high school. Me and Christian didn't start, but it was like me, Kai, and Christian, our other friend James.
Like unofficial band?
Yeah.
Just kind of like playing together?
Yeah, like we were like jamming kind of. We jammed like a few times, but we didn't like play shows or anything.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't even remember what kind of music we were playing, but Kai was doing like some spoken word shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Like I was not that good at guitar either. And
do you have any recordings from that? Or no?
Yeah, we do, but I don't have them. Like our friend Noah has them because he was recording. He had like this tape machine that we were recording on, which is cool. But I doubt the music we were playing was that good. So yeah. But that was like the first time Kai put me onto some music, and like, I mean, it was fun, but like nothing came out of it. So I knew Christian drummed, and like I was like hoping we could get him. And one day Scotty and Christian came over to the house because I was showing him like my album that I was working on. And Christian like really loved it, and he was like, I'd be down to like work with you for like any side projects. I was like, dude, perfect. Like I need you right now.
Yeah.
And so me, Ellie, and Christian linked up, and Ellie and Christian met for the first time, and it was just perfect. Like he was like a great drummer, and like we wrote some songs, and we were then a 3-piece, and we played like 2 pretty okay shows. Like they were not that good, but we had a completely different set, and then we found Jacob. He was our other guitarist, and he did really well, like for the time he was in the band. and that's when we had organized like the brick show.
Oh yeah.
And that was like our first like really good show that we had played. Our set is like completely different now, but I think for like what it was really fun.
Yeah, I remember going to the brick show, and like that was my first time even like seeing you live or seeing you like perform anything other than Instagram. And I remember being like, I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'll show up. I don't think I had anything to do, and I think Alyssa wasn't there because Alyssa was like out of town.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know nobody.
Yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, fuck, I'm gonna just show up because Alyssa's not here, and I fuck with Julian, and then I didn't have anything to do. Yeah, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna film it too.
Yeah,
I just perfect, was like spontaneous, like just pulled out my cam. But yeah, to go back, I remember seeing on Instagram, I thought it was sick, like just the pictures of you and Ellie that y'all post on Instagram, just like y'all chill in the room, like on the couch, that just like fun. The little promo. I was like, oh, that's sick. Like they're doing something like working together. I thought that was sick. So so it's officially 4 of y'all or 3 of you?
Yeah, it's officially 4 of us. Kenny, so Jacob had his own projects and stuff to do, so he like couldn't really commit like fully, I guess. So he had to leave the band. But we found Kenny. Christian knew him. He met him at like a show. I don't know when, but Kenny ended up being like also perfect. Like we love Kenny. Shout out Kenny.
Sure.
So yeah, it's 4 of us now, and we've been playing, and we have a whole new set since August. Like all new songs. Like we scratched everything from that set.
Oh,
and, like,
really?
We worked for like months, and then we were recording like from October to January, and then I mixed it all in January, and then put it out in February. But yeah, we're really proud of the work we have now. So it's really fun.
Isn't her name
Sick.
recording?
Yeah, like I said, I really like the.
Yeah, it's recording. Oh my.
Restart.
Okay. Yeah. Go.
Let's just
Go.
keep it going.
Go.
Look at them shakes, made up a dance. How come you shook? And I ain't took out my hands. Beans, star, bucks, star, struck. Bitch coming soon. That's cause you suck. That's coming soon. got up like a pill, got out of pack, fuck I'm sitting out of jail. Just got up on a pill, I got a pack of jail, still the this. Got a pack, came from the DHL. I got a shot at the tail, I got a pack, came from the DHL. Just got up on a pill, I got a. Niggas think it's new, it ain't new. Old files just turned 2, yeah, flu, yeah. Still sound like it's coming soon, yeah. Still sound like it's coming soon. Tell the truth, boy, toy suck me like a Hoover, boy, toy ride me like a Uber, Smiley face, factory case ain't busted down, yeah. I left it, I forgave the violations, ain't seen them around yet to test it. Wavy pool, sit behind the pool. I'm telling the truth, bro. Remind me of Trey brushing his wave. Shit look like ramen noodles. Fuck, this shit sound like it's coming soon, bro. And this still sound like it's coming soon. New files sitting on my drive, nothing new, yeah. New vibes, and I can't get down. What you do, yeah. New vibes, really can't get down to the pool, yeah. New bliss sitting on a cyst on my wrist, yeah. New bitch riding on my dick like a kid, yeah. All in the days and I pay for the studio rate instead of the rent, yeah. Now I can hang in this bitch every day with for some inspiration to hit. Look like I'm dressed for a hike, but I really look like I'm in Paris and shit, yeah. Look like I'm dressed for a camp, cause I'm pitching a bag like I'm pitching a tent, yeah. This ain't no fucking hopes and dreams, it's prophecy. All these sleeve papers in the coffee bean. Roman numerals, niggas pouring up Ivy Leagues, exposed. Double D's exposed. Throw some beats. Fucking these hoes leave, now my fucking flow slow. Screw me slow, yes. Woohee TXXCC rolling. You see my bag is swollen, Ramon, I can't even fold it. I'll drop you a pen like I'm bowling. You moan it, so now you're morning. Breakfast and dinner just blending. We spend all that time alone, watching the clouds roll. Got a pack, came from the DHL. Just got up with a pack. I got a pack, came from the DHL. Just got up with a pack. I got a pack, or a pack, yeah. Just got up with a pack. I got a pack on the DHL. Just got up with a pill. DHL. Just got up with a pack. Got a pack. Came up with DHL. Just came up with a pill. I got a pack. Came up with DHL. Just got up with a pill. I got a pack. Or a DHL. Just got up with a pill. Independent jug selling records out the trunk. I'm already rich as fuck, so the products in the front. Got my partner in the front. Been my BF for a month, but we been fucking from the jump.
So I guess going back a little bit into your solo work, you've released one or two EPs like by yourself.
Yeah, I put out an EP as like Red Burns, which is like my first like alias, I guess.
Your stage
I had his
name?
music, yeah.
Nice.
And that's because there's this album Red Burns by Standing on the Corner, and like I listened to it for the first time like with my friends in like high school, and that was like. It was like life changing for me. Like
right.
I didn't know like music could sound like that. You know what I mean? And that was the first time being like, whoa, like it can be this crazy and like people enjoy it. You know what I mean? And so, anyways, I took that name and like ran over there for a little bit, and I put out an EP. That's like looking back. I mean, it's okay, you know. But at the time,
and it's a lot different than the music you're doing now,
yeah,
right?
I think it is. Like at the time, I mean, people would like support me and shit, and like I had always been worried that like people were supporting me just because. Like they're my friend or something, as opposed to them being like genuine about it. But I think, I mean, looking back on it, it's okay. But the stuff I have now, like as Miles, I think represents me as a person more than my other stuff did.
Yeah, and I think that all comes through like trials and tribulation. That's what anything for
like
us.
I had to be like mid before I was like good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
I think with us, like that's the same thing. Like with style or curation,
sure,
like with the shop, it's all like a development process. Like not this really like comparison, but just like shit that we sold like a long time ago, or shit that I would wear, you know, like a year ago.
It's like what
it's
the
like what the fuck. So,
yeah.
But you know what I mean? You had to go through that to get to where you are. So.
And it sucks, but like it sucks being aware that you're going through that stage, knowing that you're gonna come out better, I guess, but like still being in like that awkward middle spot is so weird.
Yeah, and going back to the name Red Burns, I feel like, I mean, for one, that's a sick name, but also I think that just goes to show like how music like sticks with you and like how it affects you, because In Bloom is obviously like their Nirvana song, where we were kind of just like looking for a name.
Dude, yeah.
That just happened to be music that we were listening to at the time, and I was like, In Bloom, like that sounds cool, I guess.
No, yeah, and I think it's cool when people like take like inspiration or just like the name in general from like something else and like making it their own thing.
Yeah.
I think some people may be like have a problem with it because it's not like original, but like nothing's fucking original, so like it doesn't really matter.
Seen somehow in a different light, not as wrong, but not as right.
music. So I guess that's like all you do now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you have like a specific moment where you thought like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do? Was it maybe when you were younger or just growing up where you finally had that point where you're like...
Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, like, my dad's a musician, so, like, he would take me to, like, his gigs sometimes, and, like, but I was never really, like, attached to it like I am now for some reason. I guess, I don't know if it's because, like, I took it for granted, like, I was just always around it, kind of, like, my whole family, like, they'll just, like, break out in songs sometimes. Like, when I'm at family functions, like, they'll all just start singing, and I'm like, I guess I've just always been around it, but, like, once I started, like, after high school, I started, like, making beats and shit, like, like when COVID started, kind of, and I think really just like more so now playing shows is like really solidified the like music thing for me, because I guess like the adrenaline you get from like playing shows and like people also enjoying it, like genuinely enjoying it, and like being actually good at something is like so fucking sick now.
Yeah, no, there's something to say about like having that feeling of like, oh yeah, like you know you're good at it. You know what I mean? Like you know you have some type of
it's like you put
skill.
in the work. You know what I mean? It's like
when I started like skating again in like 2020, around that time, like COVID, like there was nothing to do, and like I knew I sucked. And it took me like 2 or 3 years where I'd like post clips and like somebody would hit me up, somebody that I know is way better than me, or somebody that I know knows like what's good and stuff. They'd be like, bro, that's sick.
Yeah,
like, what you're doing is
so
sick.
like inspiring to like have somebody else that you know is also good, and then for them to be like encourage you is like the
19, still getting kicked out the crib. Ripped off my bib, spit out my food, hiccup and piss. Urine burning, I can smell the liquor in this. Cats always trying to pick up the fist. Duff this dude out, grab a stoop just to get me a grip. Now it's like loose face, loose walk, too sauce, distraught thoughts of my thoughts on the asphalt. Back when I'd slack off, rock my slacks off, my ass half off. Every time I rap, I blast off. Back when I catch court, I always had sports. Dipping on cops in my track shorts. So to my mom, I had to make it right. I lie every night about the limelight so I can lie at night. And to my pops, I gotta take advice. Keep my head screwed on tight, abuse these mics. See me, I'm the contusion type, but cat to smack the mic against my fucking head when I'm losing height. Rat king never losing height, no. Smack kings when I do it right, no. Rat king, yeah, I do it nice, whoa.
Bitch, I skated before I rapped. If you take me before your captain, bet 20 hots on your daddy. There's someone gonna know you clapping. Probably cold and passive, cause Pops was the one that got to me. Feeling down like he passed it. And when I'm cornered, this action, I was kinda out the game. Mama put the quarter right back in the slot. In 09, we took the 7 to the Deucey, 17 to the block. Bitch, if your nigga had Supreme, we was the reason he copped it. And nowadays, I'm on the hunt for mirrors to box with. And some pretty bitches, they ain't tripping if it's a hit and run. I got the goal, cause I don't do the crying, bro. She Mario, I'm trying to keep the whining to a minimum. Piggies come, bet I'm splitting quicker than I finish rum. Find me some indica, nuggets on my fingers and my shirt like they was chicken crumbs. The room spinning, finna yak if I don't hit the blunt. Got the chin wagging, slim chances of me getting up. After this, mind in the trash next to where my fucking passion went. Dodge fanatics, half a Xanax when I'm traveling 6 hours or more. Break out on a tour, got kicked out of the morgue, spit cattle manure shit. Rally the horsemen, tally the corpses.
music. What was like some stuff that you grew up like listening to? What was like some of your first like I guess like childhood favorites or stuff that really stuck with you like from your youth?
Yeah, growing up, I guess. I mean, I was always around like cumbias and stuff, obviously, but like my family would play like functions and stuff. My dad like driving. I remember like my dad would take me to school in like kindergarten, and he would have like this CD that like I would like, can you play like the good ones? Like he would just have a CD called like the good ones. And, like,
it was like a mixtape.
Yeah, and
where
it was
like burn everything
yeah,
like on
it
CD.
was like he used to burn CDs crazy. So like it would have like 11 or 12 songs in there that was just like. I listened to them the other day too, which is cool.
Oh shit!
But
you still have the CD, or you
yeah,
just like
the
found all
still
that?
here. It's scratched up as fuck, but like I still have the CD. But yeah, my dad would like put me on music. I'm never really good at like naming what they were, but
No,
I remember hearing them and being like, and like actually liking them. It was probably most like of the popular songs from like the 2000s or whatever that was.
Yeah, I'm also bad at like remembering songs, but if
Yeah.
it comes on, like
You're
I
like,
know what
oh,
it is.
yeah.
But yeah, you know how like I don't know, like as a kid, like I was always just riding around with my mom, so for me, like I connect to all the like fucking Y2K like poppy like girl songs,
Yeah,
shit like that.
cool.
Like those are super sick to me. And then so like hearing them again like brings you back to that time. But yeah, do you think like that music influences the music you do now, or it's just
I think
more
probably,
of like for that time?
I think like subconsciously maybe, but I think more so like in high school when I started really listening to music. Like the first album like I really like picked out and listened to was like the Big Sean album when he came out with like he came out. I forgot which one it was, but it's like a dark cover.
And he's like red.
I think I forget which one it's called, but it's like it's the one where Jumping Out the Window's on. He's like,
I'm not good at that. Big Sean.
Dude, Big Sean, bro.
I know Big Sean more for like being a meme or just like where
Dude, I used to listen to him like, damn, this is crazy. Like he's going crazy.
You had the wood necklaces that he'd wear. What are those called,
I have no
bro?
clue,
Do you know what I'm
dude.
talking about though?
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I would listen to him like, cause in high school like I played sports. Like I wasn't really like, I mean I played games and shit too, but mostly I did sports. And like I remember like going to track meets and like listening to fucking Big Sean
That's
and
got you
like
pumped up.
and yeah, and like Waves by Kanye, like
Yes.
yeah, the first time, and then I got into like indie music, like which is more so like I remember Kai introduced me to the Mild High Club.
Oh yeah,
Mild
yeah,
High Club,
yeah.
I listened to that
Yeah,
the first time like freshman year probably. Kai introduced me to it, and like I started getting into more like indie stuff, like I don't know, like Bane's World and shit like that. And then I like found like bands and like I got into like more cooler stuff. But I think that kind of music kind of also subconsciously influences me, but more so like a lot of my like, current favorite songs are like the songs I'm listening to the past year, like that genre or whatever. Like, I think it definitely has some sort of influence, like more impact than like the older stuff. But
Right, and it all goes with time. Like your sound changes with your taste.
Panning for gold without a river in sight. Fingers crossed throughout the night. Head underwater, you can hear the sound. What you've been feeling now won't stick around. And all of this time I spent just getting by. Sometimes forget to wonder why. Lately in the night I'm asking. But for now, I'll keep an eye on the water reflecting the open sky.
Right, and it all goes with time. Like your sound changes with your
Yeah.
taste and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah,
the same
yeah.
thing with me. Like, yeah, playing sports, like, I'm not gonna listen to fucking indie and like
yeah.
like
To
Title
Claire,
Five to like play sports or whatever. You
Yeah.
can answer that if you
Nah, it's just kidding. Shout out Kenny.
want. But yeah, like I said, like playing sports, like playing basketball,
Yeah.
like probably like just 3 years ago, I listened to fucking like Lil Durk,
Yeah,
Lil Baby
right,
and shit like that.
yeah. Dude, but now, like, when I'm like, if I were to play sports now, I'd definitely be going crazy to like Duster, like in the fucking bus, like
Yeah.
listening to Stratosphere or some shit. Like, I feel like I'd be doing that shit now.
So what kind of sports do you? I know, like I've seen pictures of you like biking or just
Oh,
like
yeah,
boxing and shit like
yeah.
that.
Boxing's so fun. I got into that like freshman year of college
Mhm.
just because like I wanted to know how to fight. You know?
Right.
And like I started sparring and like it's so fun. And it's like so incredibly hard to like train for too,
Mhm.
which is also fun, I think. But
Yeah, I
like
think it's different than any other sport.
for sure, yeah. But like, cause you can like, you're like genuinely like not scared of getting hit, but like you genuinely like don't want to. So like you're trying your
Yeah.
hardest to like actually like fight somebody. But in high school, I was doing like track, mostly track, and then I tried out for the soccer team, but I didn't make it.
What were you doing? Like the 400? Like you're
I
a
was
sprinter?
doing
or-
sprints, yeah.
Oh,
I
shit.
was
Like
doing
the 100s?
100s,
Oh,
200s, like relays, 400 relays.
Yeah. Yeah, I was never a sprinter. I used to, like, when I was in middle school, I did cross country.
Dude.
And then in high school, I didn't do track in high school, but in middle school, I did do cross country where I ran, like, a couple of miles,
Dude,
like,
fuck cross country.
up and down some hills, through some puddles and shit
That's
like
pretty
that.
brutal.
Yeah, cross country is weird. Looking back on it, like, that is the weirdest fucking thing. So that are in cross country. Like, track is way fucking cooler.
Track is way fun.
Track is way cooler than cross country. I guess getting away from music, I guess we can talk clothes. Obviously, like, with music and your sound. How do you think your fashion has evolved from being a
Dude.
track star and
Dude,
boxing
in
to-
high school, I actually won best dress in high school, but I was wearing like...
That's so ass.
Dude.
That is the worst one.
Dude, I was wearing pearls, dude. I was wearing Docs with like the baggy pants.
You think you're ahead of your time?
Dude, I had to be, dude.
Yeah.
And I was wearing like, I wore so many like Hawaiian shirts and like the button downs, the button down.
That's not ad. I mean, I'm jealous because like that's something I wish I fucking
Yeah,
won.
and dude, I got made fun of crazy for it, but like,
Right.
like after I graduated, like I saw other of my friends like wearing pearls, like painting their nails and shit, and I was like, you fucking
Yeah, you put them on. You had to be a trendsetter.
dude, on God, that's what I was doing. Yeah, no, high school, my fashion was like so.
I mean, but looking back on it, like at the time, like those are good fits for the time.
Yeah, for the time.
Like
they
it's
were-
the same thing. Like I look back at fits from like a year or two ago, and now it's like I would never wear that shit.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But for the time, I was like, yeah, that's pretty fucking good. Like I can give myself that. Like, yeah,
At the
that's pretty
time,
good.
it was a bit revolutionary, I guess.
Mhm.
But now I think I've hopefully gotten better. I think because I see other people kind of dress the way I dress a little bit, and I'm like, okay, sick. Like I'm not headed in the wrong direction. you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. How important is it your fit like for a show? Like, is it same thing like first day of school? Like you're picking it out the night before?
Dude, sometimes, yeah, but I mean, lately I've been more. I don't have like pieces. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
I kind of wish I did, but like I don't have anything that's like, oh, he's wearing something fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's more of like, I guess the way it fits me. I guess like
Yeah,
more
just what you're
silhouettes.
comfortable with.
Yeah, more silhouette kind of stuff. Like the last show I played, I just wore like a jacket and some jeans, but like they were cool. It was a cool jacket and they were cool jeans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and these shoes, like I just like the way it fit me, so I was like, fuck it, and I was comfortable. So
I think that's probably like the last thing you want to fucking worry about.
Yeah.
It's like, does this look good like on stage? Like, does this look good
do
on
I
me?
look good, bro?
Or like, I don't know. I feel like just being up in front of all those people, like that's probably the last thing I want to worry about. Is
Yeah,
like,
but it's
how am I
also
supposed
one of
to-
the, I guess, one of the first things I worry about. But like, not so much as to where I'm stressing about it, you know?
Mhm.
Because like I know I have the clothes, like I'll just fucking put something on.
Yeah. So now I guess it's more like a uniform and just what you're comfortable in, right? It's just
Yeah, pretty much.
how things fit and
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had like more of a uniform, or like I had like 2 or 3 pairs of jeans and like 5 shirts.
Mhm.
I would just like keep in rotation, but like I don't work like that. Like I will literally like I spend so much time like picking a fit for school, bro. Like going
Yeah,
on
that was
campus and
fucking
picking like that shit is so hard.
Yeah,
so
being,
much harder.
Being
than,
best dressed
Dude.
is hard. It's a hard test,
dude.
I was gonna keep up.
Dude, I know. Before going on campus, I'm like switched like between 10 fucking shirts, and then I'm like walking out the door, and I'm like,
Having a fit
I need to
crisis
switch my
every
shoes.
day.
Like, yeah, that shit's embarrassing. But
Yeah,
like,
that's the worst. Yeah, even here sometimes it's hard because I know like Saturdays, Fridays, like we're probably gonna have a lot of people
Yeah.
gonna be sometimes like people's first time coming in the
Yeah,
shop.
and they're like, what the?
So I'm like, fuck, I kind of have to.
Yeah.
And for me, I feel the pressure to like put on a good fit
Yeah, right.
because I can't sell you clothes and wear like some ass, you know, or like just be in sweats. I feel like I have to dress up somewhat.
Sure, yeah. You won't catch me in like sweats and Crocs or anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, and plus, I gotta have like this. I kind of do want to have like the swag of like a guy who's like in a band. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say like rock star shit because that's kind of corny. But like, you know what I mean? Like,
No, I know
some sort of swag.
Is there any artists in particular, or like any people in particular, where like
Yeah,
you
like
take
real
some,
swaggy?
like where you like look at their fits and you're like, oh, I think I could like take a piece from that, or I like the way he did that. Like, I could rock that on stage.
I feel like sometimes I would see pictures, but like nobody really comes to mind. Other than like, I saw McGee like take a fit pic like over the weekend because he played like this show in Milan or something, and that shit was so hard. But I was like, damn, that's hard. But like sometimes I like know I can't like rock some shit like that, so I'll be like, that's cool, but like
Just acknowledge it from afar and just like appreciate greatness.
Yeah, I gotta be like, appreciate it.
Haven't decided if everything you want in your life is yours. Come on, take what you want. Baby, take what you want. When the shadow is coming, and you found a way to bring me home. Hey, open the door. Just a little bit more. Haven't decided. Have you decided there's no luck in this draw? Baby, take what you want. Take what you want. I dream of nothing. I dream of nothing like I used to before. Since you opened the door, yeah. Baby, open the door. Come on, little light, come on, lightning. Yeah, you stop me up like it's nothing. The city on fire, no better driving. So let me be lasting. Have you decided?
Yeah, I guess what's your do you have a favorite cover that you've done? I know you did a cover that I really liked and appreciated. But I don't know if you did any other covers. And if you have a favorite original song from yours or from the band that you guys wrote.
My favorite cover I've probably done. I mean, Head and Sing was really fun. Like I love playing that with the band. That was super fun. I did a Treehouse cover by Alex G. Like I posted it on my SoundCloud. And that was just fun to make. And I think it sounds cool, like just because of all the instruments that are in it. But that was cool. What was the second question?
Oh, favorite original song.
Oh, favorite original song. I'm not sure. Oh, I have this song called Daughter on like my personal. And that one, I think that one's so crazy. Like every time I listen to it, I'm like, damn, I went crazy on that one. That one's really fun.
It's Hearted.
Oh no, dude, Hearted's like such an OG one. That one's on my SoundCloud. I posted it as like Red Burns, and that was a while ago. But
it's good. Those are
honorable mentions by Alyssa.
Guest appearance. But there's this list of songs I have for Julian that he should put out and he never put out. But there's a list.
They're so old now that if I put them out,
yeah, they would not be any good.
Yeah.
Like they were good at the time, but like now.
Now that I've gotten better, I think it would be. But anyways, yeah, Daughter for sure, and then the second one, like honorable mention, is definitely Entitled for the band. Like that one, I don't know how we made that shit. Like that one's crazy.
What do you think was the hardest part? Like as far as putting out an EP and coming together with like 3 other people to work on a project like this, what do you think was the hardest part?
I mean, definitely the hardest part was mixing it and like getting like the right sound like everyone could agree on. Like especially because I'm mixing it and like I'm not like. It's not like my main focus, you know, like I don't like mix songs for money. So I'm just like doing my best, you know what I mean? So like, but I think it came out pretty good, but mixing's for sure the hardest thing. I spent so many fucking hours doing that. But also just like, I guess scheduling, like getting everyone, like scheduling band practice and stuff, like used to be kind of hard.
Yeah.
But like, cause like, I don't know, everyone's got their own shit going on, but I'm definitely grateful that we're able to like consistently practice now. Yeah, scheduling and mixing is definitely fucking hard. Yeah.
Was there a specific song that was like hard to like come up with, or that was a struggle to make?
I want to say, I think Entitled probably might be the most complex one on there. I think we had the most trouble with that one because there's so many different parts, I think, to that song. But one of the newer ones we just came up with is also really hard. It's called Apparition. It'll probably come out later. But yeah, sometimes when we get stuck, it's like hard to figure out what's coming next without getting tired of what we're already playing. And so like we kind of have to jam it out. And like sometimes one of us will get tired of it, and then the vibe's not there, and then we're like, it's just like it kind of sucks. But like keeping everyone also on the same level, like energy wise, is also kind of hard to do as a band.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, it's a team, and it's not like you have a coach to like bring you together, be like, hey guys, like you guys got locked in, but
like one of us has to do that, and one of us has to be like, guys, like let's focus, like let's finish the song. Yeah, because if one of us is in a bad mood, like the whole vibe's fucked, and like we can't really create in like a setting that's like super beneficial, I guess.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that go into that are like not seen, right? Like in the behind the scenes where people don't know how much work has gone in, or
they just
how many
like
fights or struggles, you know what I mean? Like all the shit that you had to go through just to like put out a project. And something that's, you know, it's EP, how long is it? Like 20 minutes, 17 minutes?
Yeah. I think like having sort of a struggle also helps us kind of work or get better to working as a team, you know what I mean? And like eventually we'll get used to like, we'll be more efficient and like figure out each other's, you know, thing.
You get the most satisfaction of like putting in the work, like you said, like you put in like over 100 hours of mixing, and it's like to see it come to fruition and to see it come out and then get a good reception, like, dude, that makes sense.
Especially because I'd always wanted to be in a band and start one. Like I think the fact that we came out with not a product, but you know, like a project, I think it means a lot to me. So like I'm glad I did that. I accomplished that. You know?
Yeah. No, congrats. We're very proud of you guys, and like I said, we've been listening to it for the last 2 weeks, like on repeat, whether I'm fucking driving home or just in the shop chilling in the shower. Dude, not in the shower. In the shower. It's a good listen.
Yeah, we're excited for like more shit. Like we're like the shit that we're gonna do next year, like we don't even know, but that's just gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and your sound evolves. I think. I mean, I don't know too much about music, but I think like don't get too stuck like on a sound. I think, with me, like maybe I get too stuck on like a certain curation or a certain like type of style outfit. Where I'm like, no, I need to step out of my box every once in a while to, you know, find something else where like, oh shit, like this works. You know what I mean? It isn't until you step out of your comfort zone to find something else that works. So.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what's next. Yeah, I think that's about it. If you have anything else you want to talk about.
No. Shout out my band. Shout out Kenny. Shout out Ellie. Shout out Christian. Shout out all my friends. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you. That was
shout out Kai. Shout out Scotty.
That was Julian Miles from
shout out Andrew.
1/4 of Minor
Dimitri.
Issue.
Shout out Alyssa.
You're listening to
Shout out In Bloom.
In Bloom Radio.